like to welcome you back inside of the complex here adjacent to Mark Whitfield in Thermopolis, Wyoming. It's coverage of adult softball here on Two Basin Sports Network, the voice of the Hot Springs County Rec District. Yes. Oh, Lord. So is that. We apologize. But anyway, this game is going to be between Flame City and Shaffer Construction. If you tune into our last broadcast, Flame City coming off that loss to Wyoming Gas. They are 0-5 on the season. They're still looking for their first win. However, Shaffer Construction on a 2-game losing streak, coming off of losses to Wyoming Gas. They are looking to hopefully get a bit of a re-jolt in their season here. As we head into the second half, it's basically a new season here. But, a lot of stuff going on in terms of seeding implications as we head into the second half of the season. Flame City will be the visiting team. As such, they will be batting first to begin this game. Oh, thank you. Oh. Sorry about that. We got new lineups here for this game. So we got Shaffer's lineups here. And first one here is a foul back. 0-1. We are underway for this game. 0-1 count off the foul by Andrew, and that one is struck well into center field, and that is going to be a base hit. He's going to go for extras, and that might have been a mistake there. And they call him safe, so the gamble pays off. Thought for sure they were going to call him out, but it looks like they did not see a tag, at least in time. So it's going to be a double for Andrew off of a gamble. Stepping in now is going to be Jody. That one is hit well into center, and it popped up, and it's going to be caught. He'll tag up from second, and safe at third. Did not get the camera on there quite quick enough, but he is safe at third. So one gone off of the sacrifice, and that is going to be very interesting. Only one gone here, and a fly could very easily turn into a run here if Andrew chooses to tag up from third, which, depending on where the ball lands, most certainly will. However, he might not have to rely on a pop fly, as in is stepping in Parker. Had a home run in that last game and also got RBIs in all three of his at-bats. Swung on, and it is hit deep into left field and under it, and it will drop. Andrew's going to go home here, and that is an easy run there. 1-0, Flame City, but they've been in this situation before. They've struck first and have ended up losing in heartbreaking fashion. But hopefully this will buck the trend a little bit. 1-0, Flame City with the first run of the ball game. Stepping in now is going to be Kate Collimer. One gone, a runner on first. Swung on and missed. Strike one. Got her swinging on that one. Collimer got on base 2 times in that last game. Swung on, and this one is going to land awkwardly in the dirt. Throws to the first, and safe. And Parker's going to go to third. So with that, runners in the corners. Parker has a chance to make this a 2-0 lead, but first, Paul Collimer's got to bat him in. The assistant Bobcat basketball coach. Also thought I caught him coaching girls basketball too. I don't know if that was him in the picture or not, but that's on the Rec District Facebook. Either way, basketball coach, but it looks like he is doing just fine as softball player as well. Ball 1. And that one's fouled back. Strike 1. It's a 1-1 count. Got to give it to him. He's swinging the pitches he likes here. And that one's going to stay fair. That was going to go into the gap. Parker comes home, make it 2-0. And a runner comes into third. So once again, runners in the corners here in the top of the first inning. 2-0 as Brian Parker comes in. Well, he's had enough RBIs, but now he's finally got a run in on himself here. Coming in now is going to be Ann. Looking to bat here sixth in the lineup. My bad. I almost messed that up. Swung on. This one's a grounder right to the pitcher. And throws it to second and out. So they will get Paul Collimer out at second. So that is 2 gone here in the top of the first inning. Very good job there by the pitcher. She wasn't worried about first. She was just, as soon as she picked up the ball, she was like, she was going to throw it to second, and she got the out she wanted there. This pitcher's been a vital part of this Shaffer construction team, and that is a nice little punished tattooed ball there. Yeah, it's going to turn into extra bases for Flame City. And both runners in scoring position as Josh will get it into second. Ann is also in scoring position. She's at third. And now stepping in is going to be Justine, or Just Mean, as it says on the back of her jersey. And she is going to be thrown out at first, so that is going to end the top of the first. And we are going to take a bit of a quick break as they switch fielding here. We'll be right back. Shaffer Construction will be batting when we come back. You are watching Adult Softball on Two Basins Sports Network. I'd like to welcome you back inside of the softball complex adjacent to Mark Whitfield in Thermopolis, Wyoming. I think there's a little bit of independent practice going on the field to the north of us here for Little League, but still in uniform. I think they're just waiting for their parents to pick them up. But anyway, it's been a pretty packed day in terms of baseball and softball. We had coach pitch behind us in the YO Gas Flame City game. Also had a couple of minor Little League games going on. Fortunately, no Legion ball this time, but I think they're actually on the road, but I'm not quite sure. No, I think Legion actually had practice earlier today, so that is my bad. Joe Martinez once again pitching. He's pretty much all-time pitcher for this team here. Stepping in is Brady. And into the dirt, ball 1. In case you're just tuning in, a 3-0 ball game here. Flame City was able to get off to a hot start in the top of the first inning. Swung on, weak contact to the third base line. And not able to get there in time. And that is going to be a base hit. Exactly what she needed there. Well, she was certainly quick enough to get on base, and I guess that's all that really matters. 3-0 here in the game. And stepping in is going to be Riley Shaffer. Not going to shut up about that inside the park home run that he had earlier in the season. Still probably the highlight of the season so far. Of course, there was also his pitching attempt last Thursday. Swung on and missed. And he got a hearty look at that one. Surprised he did not dislocate his shoulder after that swing. It's an 0-1 count. That one swung on and hits a left. That one will drop. Shaffer will get the base hit there. And despite the nasty hack, he does get it on base. So with that, the top two on the lineup on base, Brady and Riley. Brady is in scoring position here. Stepping in will be Mary, followed by Blake, and then Jackie. Mary has been a pretty good addition to this lineup. She's definitely worthy of the third spot in the lineup here. And now she's got two runners potentially to bat in to tie it here. Swung on and hit to center. This one will drop, and she will load the bases here. And the cleanup hitter now is probably licking his chops as Blake is going to come into back cleanup for Shaffer Construction, well, as he's done all season. But he has inherited bases loaded. This is perfect if you're the kind of hitter that likes to hit it deep. And this could be very well the leading run at the plate right now. In the dirt, ball one. Still no outs here in the bottom of the first inning. You are watching adult softball on Two Basin Sports Network. Shaffer Construction versus Flame City 307. Swung on and almost caught by Martinez on the mound. Got it at second on the force, but a run does come in to score, and Shaffer doesn't keep the goose egg for long. 3-1 on the board there. So second is out, but however, they did get the runners on the corners. I am hungry. I'm stopping by Dairyland after this. I don't care. I need my coffee. I've been up since like 3 a.m. I'm tired. So a bit of a mound visit there. One gone here in the bottom of the first inning. Martinez continues to pitch after the mound visit. Jackie stepping in now as the fifth batter. Well, the cleanup hitter did not clean the bases. However, he is on first, so a hit is better than nothing for him. Jackie has a chance now to bring in Riley from third. He's currently in scoring. He's the only runner in scoring position right now for Shaffer Construction. Swung on and some weak contact as Parker's not able to get a glove on it. Flips it to second for the out and almost tears his ACL going there. So Blake is out at second. It seems like that second base has been like a poison to Shaffer Construction so far this game. They've gotten runners out on. So actually, this entire game, second base has been kryptonite for everybody. Dennis stepping in. I think this is the first time we've seen him this season, at least on our broadcasts. I don't know if he played on Tuesday, but he's definitely on the camera here for the first time of the season. Swung on, and that is going to be hit towards center, and it drops into his glove for the third out. Shaffer will not score the run, and that will end the inning as we head to the top of the second inning. We'll be right back. You're watching Adult Softball here from the Mark Whitfield Complex. this June and July. The Two Basin Sports Network is the home of the sister to America's Pastime. It's adult softball on Two Basin Sports Network from now until July 11th. I believe it's 11th, which is the championship game. We'll be here. We did miss on Tuesday, but that is going to be the last day, I swear, of elapsing coverage because trust me, this has not been fun trying to figure out what the record is for these teams after Tuesday's games. But I digress. We are underway here for the top of the second inning as Shaffer Construction's pitcher, the girl in the face mask herself, and that is the thing I love best about this pitcher, keeping it with the softball theme while also staying safe. She is wearing a softball mask you'd see in varsity or college softball, which is nice, especially with the Women's College World Series. I don't know if it's over yet, but the Women's College World Series, stuff like that, nice to see the mask. But Joe Martinez up to bat now for Flame City. Has a son that plays at Legion Ball here for Thermopolis. The only reason I know that is because I watched that opening game against Cody. Ball drops for a strike. So 0-1 count for Martinez. That one is hit sharply on the ground, and it rolls into play, and that is going to be a base hit for Martinez as he runs with the bat. Not so sure if that's legal. But 3-1 here. Flame City has held the lead so far, but I'm not... And trust me, I am rooting for Flame City to get their first win here. Shaffer Construction's gotten their 2 wins already. They can give up another one. The temperature has dropped 5 degrees since that first pitch in the Wyoming Gas game. It is 81 degrees and partly cloudy here in Thermopolis. There's another storm system to the southwest of us, it looks like, but that should pass to the east. Hit on the ground, tries to throw it to second. Shaffer not able to get a glove on it there, and it's going to be a base hit. A base hit. Oh my goodness, Lord. I am so sorry, guys. Top of the second inning, in case you're just now tuning in, it's a heck of an affair here. 3-1 as Flame City is looking for their first win of 2024. And in the dirt, ball 1. I believe this is Josh. No, it's not. This one hit to left and an infield fly, and that's going to drop. And tries to get to third, but the ball kind of escapes his grasp there. The catcher will scoop by next to me there. But Martinez wanted to go home, but he's going to have to stay at third. Umpire called for the infield fly, but they could not get anything out of it. So I believe the infield fly rule is an automatic out. So at least that's what... Yep, that's what I thought. So they basically just confirmed it. Infield fly is an automatic out. What little I know about baseball. I've only been watching baseball since like 2013, so apologize if I miss anything. That one's in for a called strike. It's 0-1. Danny Joe up to bat, I believe. Sorry. Wait, no. I got that completely wrong. Man, it doesn't really matter. Swung on. This one is hit toward the pitcher. She's going to get this one out of her glove there for the out. So that is going to be 2 gone here at the top of the second for Flame City. Who in the heck even? Who is that?
Yeah, I see that. You're ready to go.
Oh, I apologize. That is not the name that I... Swung on, and this one's hit to center. And that is a base hit. That's going to bring home 2 runs here as Martinez rounds third to home. And that's going to also bring Lily in. And at least I think that's Lily. And then Andrew is going to Andrew's going to come into third here off of the double RBI triple. So 5-1, and right for the first time this season, Flame City is on the receiving end of the good fortune here. Telling you, when a team is hungry enough, they will do anything to win, within legality, of course. 1-0 count here off the called ball. Swung on and fouled back toward the crow's nest, 1-1. Stat keeper had to duck for cover there. Delivers the pitch. Swung on. This one's going to stay fair. Goes to second. And has trouble with it, and an error. She'll get on base, and Andrew will come home. So 6-1 ball game. Shaffer Construction in serious trouble here, and it's just all collapsing for them here. Pun intended. Trying to make as many mascot-related or team name-related jokes as I can here. Parker stepping up now. Got a good hit his last time out. Ball 1 called. Lets that one fall, 2-0. By the way, that is Mary that is pitching, it looks like, for Shaffer Construction. Swung on and belted toward left. That one will drop. He's going to get a base hit. And they will hold her up at second, so she will not advance to third. Sun is setting behind the mountain, so finally we're probably going to get some good video here. A 2-out single for Parker. He is now 2 for 2 on the afternoon, or on the evening, rather. Yeah. And swung on and fouled back. Can't get a glove on it. Blake almost got it in his glove there. But a weak contact there for Collimer. It's going to be 0-1. Swung on and hit toward the third baseman, and the line drive, if you can even call it that, is caught by the third baseman, and that will end the inning. That will retire the side, rather, not end the inning. I'm so sorry. I'm tired. We'll be right back for the bottom of the second inning. Don't go anywhere. It's 6-1. Flame City on top, looking for their first win of the season. I'd like to welcome you back inside of the ball field complex adjacent to Mark Witt Field here in Thermopolis, Wyoming, for the Hot Springs County Rec District Adult Softball. I'd like to remind you that this presentation is brought to you by the Hot Springs County Rec District and by viewers like you. If you'd like to help support our work here on TBSN, football season's coming up this fall. We're going to be broadcasting middle and high school football here for Thermopolis. Try to do something for Shoshone, but I can't really make any promises. If you'd like to support our mission here on TBSN of bringing local sports here from the Thermopolis, Royland, and Shoshone areas, please donate. PayPal is in the link in the description. Support will go toward any costs related to this little hobby, I guess you could probably say. In the dirt, ball 1 there as we start the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed, 1-1. And a good hack there, just could not make contact. Got to appreciate the effort either way. Saw a good pitch and went for it. I'm not really sure if that was really a good pitch to swing at, but I digress. Martinez trying his best to get the strikeout here. Swung on and foul. So that one goes into the chalk. Lucky for her there. It's going to be a 1-2 count.
We're doing good. I think we're doing good so far. Yeah.
Did he just run by with a Miller Lite and give it to the ump? Oh, man. Reminds me of that one time where a team brought a Coors pack to the field. That was amazing. Swung on and hit towards second. And flips it to first for the first out of the inning. And that is going to be one gone here as we in the bottom of the first inning. 6-1 ball game. Flame City still showing dominance here in this game so far. And stepping in now is going to be Jessen Bassey. Football player. Said his name a little bit during the football season last year. That was a lot of fun. A powerful hitter on the football field and a powerful hitter on the softball diamond as well. No, seriously, he had that one big hit last year in the football season. It was kind of amazing to watch.
I got one down.
And lets that one fall. A short ball there, one ball there. Storm structure starting to really gather itself over the reservation. Watching these storms shouldn't really matter anything to this game, but just want to make sure my equipment does not get the short end of the stick here. Swung on and a grounder right to the pitcher. Bassey's going to run to first, and he's going to get the base hit. And with that, a runner on first and a very quick dude. Andrew's over there asking why he's so fast. I'll tell you why. Playing defense for the Bobcats, you really got to be quick. If I'm not mistaken, he's also a wrestler.
Got one down, guys. One.
So he's probably got a lot of leg strength there. And a ball there. She's going to let that one fall. Slow pitch softball, you have to be perfect if you want to get a strike out of the umpire there. So you gotta get pitches over the plate in order to get that strike call, and he is trying everything he can. I wouldn't really call that over the plate. It's going to hit the batter's box there, 2-0 count. Finally, we're really starting to cool off here as the breeze is starting to come in. 81 degrees. We're almost in room temperature here. Beautiful afternoon for or beautiful evening for softball, and swung on and missed strike one, 2-1. Swung on and missed strike two, even count. 2-2 count. Martinez, I believe this will be his first strikeout of the ball game if he can achieve it here. Strike three, swing and a miss. And able to get her swinging. And that is two gone here in the inning. Two gone here as we are starting to get down to the bottom of the lineup here. I think this is Coulter. Lets that one fall, ball one. In case you're just tuning in, bottom of the second inning. I think we're almost to the halfway mark of the game here. Swung on, and that one's hit towards second, and it's going to be thrown to first, off the bag, and safe. So she is off the bag there, can't get the out. Had she had a better throw there, it probably would have been the end of that story for Shaffer Construction. Still 6-1, Flame City on top, but there's a runner in scoring position looking to make this a 4-run game. And we head back to the top lineup. Brady ended up getting on base her last at bat. I think she actually came home her last time out, so I think she's the only run on the board here today. Swung on and hit toward left. And can't get anyone, and the bases are loaded here in this ball game. And here comes Riley Shaffer. Got on base his last time, got a single, almost came home, but the pop fly said nah. So Shaffer, 1 for 1, got a single his last at bat, and this is a familiar situation here. Swung on and hit, belted towards center. It drops, and that's going to bring Coulter home. Justin is also home, and that is going to bring Brady into third. So they have officially cut this lead in half here, 6-3 on the board. As Shaffer Construction makes it a 3-run ball game, and here comes Mary, the pitcher, stepping in now.
Mary, there's a bubble around you. There's a bubble around you.
Brady at third here, no runner at second, so there's runners in the corners, Brady and Riley. Riley gets 2 singles in a row. Swung on, and that one's hit toward the pitcher, and he is going to have an opportunity. If he can flip it to first, he can, and it's out. Brady gets to feel the same pain that Riley did. The run will not score, and that will end the inning. So 6-3, they are able to put 2 runs on the board here, but Shaffer Construction still has a little ways to go. Flame City hunting for their first win in 6 games here. We'll be right back. 6-3 when we come back. Fans, just in case you want to support my caffeine habit, I'm just joking, but in case you want to help support TBSN, link to donate to in our PayPal is in the description below. I'm going to sign up for Venmo tonight, so hopefully we can get that link for for Tuesday's set of matchups. But again, donation link in the description. Remember, this is all ran by one person. I really would appreciate it. Paul Collimer stepping in now. Had a couple of good hits in his last outing against Wyoming Gas earlier this afternoon. First pitch on its way, and it's up, and it's through into the glove of Riley Shaffer. And that is one gone, like right off the bat here in the top of the 3rd inning. So Collimer with his first out of the game. He does not get on base this time out. Stepping in is Ann, got on base last time out, and seems to have a little bit of a fan base out there in the outfield from earlier in the game. Swung on and fouled back, strike 1. Gets another chance at life here. Swung on, and that one right to Shaffer. And how many outs is this guy going to record today? Back-to-back line drives to Shaffer. 2 gone here in the top of the 3rd. Well, if you're going to carry your team's name here, you better be the star of the show, and Riley is just that. He's done quite a bit. He's a Swiss Army knife for this team. He's a good baseman. He's a good pitcher. He's a good batter. He can do everything. And here comes a nice smack there, and that will ensure Shaffer Construction does not get a 1-2-3 inning here. Great job there by Josh to get them on base for the first time this inning. So that's another hit in the column for. I'm blanking on that. Flame City. Sorry. Stepping in now is Justine. Pitch on its way from Mary, and it's going to be in the dirt there, ball one. Mary's done a pretty good job on the mound, or that's not even a mound, that's just a piece of rubber. Swung on, and that one is going to stay inside the infield. Flips it to first, and it's safe. And so with that, you got two base hits in a row there as Josh and Justine are able to get on base. Josh in scoring position for Flame City, trying to extend the lead and add a little bit of insurance here for Flame City 307. Stepping in now is Joe. Show Thang trying to make this win a sure thing for Flame City. Swung on and hit towards Shaffer, and he can't get that one. Third time is not the charm for Shaffer. And that's going to bring Josh home, and that will be another run on the board for Flame City. 7-3. Flame City hungry, looking for their first win. They have lost 5 games in a row. They are just trying to get on the win column here. Watch Flame City come back and win the championship game now. That's usually how this goes, right? That's why March Madness is such a big thing, I guess. Swung on and hit toward the pitcher and flipped to first for the third out there. And that will effectively end the top half of the inning. Shaffer Construction will bat when we come back. We'll be right back from inside of the ball field complex adjacent to Mark Witt Field. I'd like to welcome you back inside the ball field complex here in northeast Thermopolis near T Hill, not very far from Hot Springs State Park. We welcome you back inside for co-ed softball presented by the Hot Springs County Rec District here on TBSN, your voice for the Hot Springs County Rec District, as well as Bobcats football, basketball, and Warriors soccer. And also the occasional Shoshone Wranglers athletics as well. Flame City 307 trying to hold on to the lead that they've crafted here. 7-3. Swung on and fouled back. And almost kills the umpire. That's almost... that was almost a catastrophe there behind home plate, but 0-1 count. Blake is up to bat, by the way. We forgot to mention that. Martinez pitch on its way and almost got a line drive, almost got himself the Cobb treatment. And that is going to, he is just going to take a breath there, count his blessings, pray to whatever deity he believes in, thanking him for that, that he didn't get a line drive right to the face. But that was a very close one indeed. But base hit there for Blake. And we are almost down a pitcher there after that one, but 7-3 on the board, Flame City. But the base hit there by Blake is what's going to probably send this into motion for Shaffer Construction. They got 2 runs in that last inning. Swung on and hit toward left, and it's going to bounce. And that's going to bring in another base hit there, and that will put a runner in scoring position. Stepping in now, I believe this is going to be Coulter.
That boy.
Check that, it's going to be Dennis. It's good, I apologize for that. None gone here. Swung on, and that is almost caught there, but not playing horseshoes. And he's gonna round third, and he's gonna come home. And with that, it's gonna be 7-4. Shaffer Construction adds a run to the board.
Oh no, we should like go to Dairyland. I'm gonna pass out.
Man, the catcher and the batter just bantering about Dairyland makes me want coffee right now. I'm going to Dairyland after this. I don't care. I want coffee. Swung on and missed. Strike one. And before, by the way, don't judge me. Yes, I do drink coffee at 9 at night. You think that's something? I drink Red Bull at like 2 in the morning. Just ask my grandmother. I even have a little sign up in my little office space that says Red Bull Addict, but that's beside the point. Martinez got that strike there. Swung on and missed. Strike two, and hacking at anything that comes her way. As the sun has completely set behind the hill here. Sparing no sunlight here in Hot Springs County unless you are on Copper Mountain or out toward Carter Ranch. You got no sunlight. Swung on and missed, and that is strike three, and an out for Joe Martinez there recorded. I think this is second recorded strikeout. Get good. Stepping in now is going to be, I think this is Jessen, as Michaela goes down, but not without a fight. Swung on and missed, strike one, and Joe is looking to add another victim to his strikeout list here in Flame City's. Well, this is looking like Atlanta right now during Sherman's march. Swung on and fouled back, strike two, and almost kills the umpire for the second time today. Oh, 0-2 count here, looking for back-to-back strikeouts here. Over the plate. 2-1 count here. Or sorry about that. That was actually a 1-2 count before that pitch. Now it's even count 2-2. Scoreboard says 3-1, but just ignore that. Swung on and missed. Strike three, and that is another strikeout victim for Martinez. Catching fire here in this game. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Hard to hit those fastballs.
Stepping in now is going to be Kaylee. And that one's going to be hit into the gap, and wowee, what a slug there by Kaylee to load the bases. Holy cow. I think Jackie, Dennis, and then Kaylee are on the bases in that order there. Jackie looking to come home here to make this a 7-5 ball game, and this game is getting closer with each passing inning here. And we saw this first matchup between these two. It was a barn burner, that 11-10 matchup, and that one smacked into center. A run will come in for Jackie. Rounding the bases, here comes Dennis, and then another run will score. 2 runs come in, and it's 7-6. So a 2-out single to put 2 RBI on the board for Coulter, sorry. Brady with 2 singles on the game here. Looking for a third. She's 2 for 2. Riley Shaffer on deck, also 2 for 2 with 2 singles.
All right, 2 down.
Swung on and hit toward the third base line. And they will get the out at third, and that is going to end the inning. Brady would have gotten on safely had it not been for the out, but Brian was right there ready to receive it. And we are going to head to the top of the 4th inning, halfway through in terms of the inning count. However, my stream indicates we are about 15 or so minutes away from ending the game off of the time limit. We'll be right back, 7-6. Flame City looking for their first win, but are they flaming out a little too early? I'd like to welcome you back inside the softball fields here adjacent to Mark Witt Field here in Thermopolis, Wyoming. About a mile or a half mile or so from the Hot Springs State Park, literally across the bridge over there. And it's been a well, I guess you should start expecting Flame City and Shaffer Construction games to be barn burners, but swung on and hit deep. This one center field, and I think that one was dropped, and that's going to make him round the bases for second. So comes in for the stand-up double. And with that, that's a great way to start. Flame City has gotten a lot of doubles this season to start off their innings, and that's great and all. But a lot of the record speaks for itself. They haven't been able to turn that into much production other than that. However, this has been an exception. They've had an incredible game on the batter's box here so far today.
I'm doing it for Mary's benefit. Oh, Mary. No. I'm giving you a good target. How come you read that stuff into there like that? Here we go.
First pitch on its way to the at-bat, and it's going to be... So that is an out. It looks like it was hit fairly. I was just about to say. But, so one gone officially here off of a bit of a puzzling play there by the batter.
Totally fair. Yeah, I told him you can tag her next time. There we go. 1 down.
Swung on and belted towards center. And Andrew will make up for it here, and that will be a play around in the bases and almost hit me with the softball bat. But a run will come in to score 8-6 on the board here for Flame City. I think that is, if I'm not mistaken, that was Seth that came in to score the run. And if that's the case,
1 down.
stepping in the last batter on the lineup. Swung on and hit towards Shaffer, and he can't get it as it goes off his glove. Here comes Andrew to third as he slides in, and he is out. Wait, I think. Trying to see. Okay, it looks like he's safe at third, so that does work there for. He's taken a lot of gutsy runs here today, and Parker smacks that one in the left center. That's gonna bring home a run there, and another one could come in. Nope, she decides to stay at third, and Parker will come in for the stand-up double, the RBI double, as Andrew comes in for the 9th run of the ballgame for Flame City. Once again, just a fantastic. The fat lady hasn't sung yet, but a fantastic game so far for Flame City 307. Stepping in now is Kate Colomer. Katie, sorry. Swung on, and that one's hit over the pitcher. That will bring home another run. Parker at third. He'll round. No, he will get the stop sign at third. So double digits here for Flame City. 10-6 off of the run. Stepping in now is Paul Colomer. Feels so weird not calling him Coach Colomer. I played for like 2 weeks freshman basketball, but yeah. He was my coach for those 2 weeks, and it was like, it's really weird calling him by his full name, but that is going to be an out by the pitcher as he pops up to the pitcher. So 10-6 as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 gone here, and what a game it's been so far. Flame City on top, Shaffer Construction trying not to get their 3rd loss this season. We'll be right back. You're watching Adult Softball on TBSN. Welcome you back as Shaffer Construction gets ready for their 4th attempt of the game at the plate here today. Sun starting to set. Nighttime softball here, but not for long as we are about ready to come to the tail end of this game. Stream's been going on for 53 minutes. I think the stream starting soon screen's been on for 4 minutes. So I think we got about 10, 11, 12 minutes left in the game. But 10-6 is the score so far. Flame City, once again, we said this a million times, hunting for their first win of 2024. They are 0-5 coming into this game. Shaffer Construction had a 2-0 start, and then a loss to Wyoming Gas changed everything, followed by another loss to Wyoming Gas in that Wyo Gas doubleheader on Tuesday. Or not Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. Swung on and fouled back. Pretty scary at-bat there. By the way, this is Shaffer up to bat here. Swung on and missed strike 2. Martinez, I think, already has 3 strikeouts on the game here. Looking for another. I think this would be the most strikeouts in a game for any pitcher this season. I know these slow pitch pitchers are not trying to get strikeouts, but this is still interesting to keep a track of. And that one, he's not going to get struck out, but that is going to be flown right to center, and it will drop as Colomer does not decide to go under it. Shaffer will be stopped at second there, and that will be a stand-up double to lead us off here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Lights are starting to turn on here at the Whitfield Complex here in Thermopolis. And stepping in will be the pitcher as Mary comes up to bat here, 3rd in the lineup. Blake, the cleanup hitter, is up next, pretty much guaranteed to bat. So Shaffer will be at second off of that double. Swung on, Mary fouls it back, and that's going to be 0-1. A lot of foul balls in this game compared to the others here. Just shows you that these guys are more willing to hack at the ball here. And that's a deep ball there. Ball 1. One 1 count here for Mary. She's still got some life here in this at-bat. Swung on and hit. And a diving stop not going to come there for Andrew. And it's going to be a pass. I think that's a pass ball there for Riley Shaffer, as he's now going to be safe at third So the double comes in for Mary, and she is looking quite out of breath there. Took the opportunity off the error there. Fresh count here as the cleanup hitter comes in. It's Blake coming in now for Shaffer Construction. 10-6 games so far. Martinez looking for a 4th strikeout on his record here tonight. And that one's popped up toward the left field line and underneath, and that is going to be hauled in by Seth. And that is the first out of the inning. So that will send Blake packing. His first out of the game, I believe, actually of the day probably. Stepping in now is Jackie, was able to bring herself home on that last at-bat.
One down, one down.
Swung on and hit out towards center, up underneath, and that's 2 in a row on those infield pop-ups there. Stepping in now is, I believe this is Dennis. He's had some success at the plate here so far tonight, looking to get on base again. I don't like that laugh. Oh, that one's fouled back and up. Danny Joe's got it, and it's a catch, and that will put away the inning. So 3 gone. Wait a minute. Check that. It looks like it's not an out, so that is going to be just 0-1 here. So the foul ball here. That one swung on. He takes advantage of his second chance. It's underneath and caught. That one will still find its way into the glove, and that will conclude the inning here as we head to the top of the 5th inning. We'll be right back. You are watching adult softball here on TBSN. 10-6, Flame City on top, looking for their first win. Walking back inside of the ball field complex here in Thermopolis, adjacent to Mark Witt Field. A little bit of a Little League practice going on behind me there. And what could be the last inning of this ball game. And it's been just a fantastic outing for Flame City, 10-6, and Shaffer Construction, if they could just hold off here, they should be en route to their first win of 2024 and a much-deserved win at that. Coming up to bat here, Mary's still on the mound here, looking as professional as ever. Swung on, and that one's hit toward the shortstop. Shaffer picks it up, throws to first, and that one's going to pass by her, and that's going to be an error. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my voice is getting strained, can you tell? So Shaffer cannot get the ball to first like he wanted there, so a runner on first off of luck there. And great job by, great job by Ann, almost said Lily. Great job by Ann to get on base there. Coming up to bat now is going to be Josh. Swung on, and that one's hit. And that's going to make its way into the outfield for a base hit. And another fantastic hit by Josh to get the team into a position that's a little bit more comfortable, shall we say. Stepping in now is going to be Justine, not Justina, sorry. Lets that one fall. Deep ball one, but the catcher does get a glove on it. Swung on and hit. Shaffer's got it, flips it to third for the out. That's going to be a force, and that will get.
You only get her out once.
That's gonna get Ann out at third. So the force out works in their favor there, but still a runner on Josh on second and Justine on first. And now stepping in is going to be Joe Martinez, who has found himself a bit of a pop to his bat as of the last couple of games. Struggled at the plate a little bit the first couple of games of the season, but he has really improved throughout the course of the season. He has been a real threat at the plate here at this point in the season. Strike one, despite it going into the dirt and up into Blake's face, and I don't understand why they don't mandate catcher masks here. So 0-1 count here for Martinez. Swung on and missed, strike two. And he thought he had a hold of that one. Still a valiant effort here. 0-2 count. Looking for, I believe this would be her first strikeout of the game. Lets that one go. Ball one. Good eye for Martinez. 1-2 count. Swung on, and that one is hit toward center left. Shaffer under it and gets the catch. And that's two gone. And now stepping in is going to be Lily.
Okay, that works too.
Swung on and almost caught by the pitcher. She'll go to first. And with that, bases are gonna, no, they're not gonna be, as they're gonna step on the bag for the out at second. And that will retire the side. We're gonna head. That's gonna bring us to the bottom of the fifth inning. We'll be right back. I'd like to welcome you back to what could be the last inning of the ball game here. And we'll be back on Tuesday, I promise this time. Apparently the players missed me. But we'll be back on Tuesday the 18th. 2 more days left in the regular season before the playoffs, or the semis, I suppose you could probably say. Swung on, and that one's hit toward third, and toward second. Flips it over to first, and that's an out. Trying to get one more here. Shaffer Construction trying to mount the comeback. I think we're past the hour mark here, and that means that this inning is all or nothing. Shaffer Construction already on a 2-game losing streak, both to Wyoming Gas. They don't need this loss as well. Martinez with 3 strikeouts on the game. He's looking for another. Swung on, and that one is hit toward Parker. And that is a base hit there as it goes through. So 1 gone here. And it is officially 9 o'clock local here. Been a fantastic evening, and it's always the best when these night games come about. And it kind of makes me wish that these games would start later, just so that the second game would go into full darkness. Yeah, it's always nice seeing this place lit up. That one goes high, ball one.
Thanks, Coach. Good work, Coach. Yeah, this is
A bit of a half moon out here in Thermop. It's a beautiful night for softball. Swung on and foul ball as it's hit toward the left field line. I'm slobbering everywhere. 0-1 count here.
1-1.
I think this is for Kaylee, or for Kaylee. Swung on, and that made a pretty sound as that one goes toward first. And she'll be safe as that is going to bring in the runner to third. So effectively, that brings, I think that's Jessen in at good Lord, in at third. But they got a tag out there at second, so I think that's going to be that's going to be the second out there. Now we head to the top of the lineup here, to the bottom of the lineup with Coulter. Brady is going to be in on deck. So 2 gone here. What could be the last out of the ball game here is coming up, if I'm not mistaken. Swung on and missed, strike 1. We've seen the males have a lot of trouble with striking out here today compared to the female batters, which is kind of interesting. Swung on, and that is hit toward right and falls into the grass. They do not fall under it there. He's going to go to second, my bad. No, he's going to go to third. And so a triple, RBI triple at that, brings this to a 3-run ball game. Brady stepping in. She's got singles galore today. 2 for 2. Last one didn't count because that ended up in an out at third. Swung on and hit on the left field line, and that one's going to be thrown by Parker to third. No, it's going to be dropped and safe. And that is going to bring Coulter in for the run, 10-8, and there's a choke job in order here. Riley Shaffer stepping in now. Didn't have much success on his last at-bat. However, he's looking to change that around. He's done pretty well tonight other than that. And for the season, for that matter, we'll put him in the running for MVP. I wonder what the official awards are going to be this season. Swung on, and that one's hit towards center and punished. Brings Brady into second, and these two have been single duos so far because Brady's hit a single, then Riley would hit a single, and they just somehow end up on the bases. It's like a contact attribute increase from MLB The Show if you have a runner in scoring position. Or not really even scoring, but if a runner's on base, I guess. If you play MLB The Show, you'd probably understand that joke, but Mary up to bat now, third on the lineup. Swung on and belted toward left, and that one's going to get underneath, and the out. And that is the game, and Flame City has won their first game of 2024 and a much-deserved victory. And you got to hand it to this. Flame City has had a very tough year in terms of, getting games done. They've done everything they could, but unfortunately just haven't gotten the results they wanted. That changes today, and after a heartbreak on day one in that first doubleheader in their second game, after that heartbreak, after they tried them out the comeback, lost 11-10. They scored 10, oddly enough, in this game. However, this time they are on the winning end of things. Let's give you a bit of a preview as to what our next action is. 2 more days to go. 4 games to go on the schedule. Starting on Monday the 18th, Wyoming Gas takes on Shaffer Construction. at 6:30 on the 18th, followed by Flame City versus Shaffer Construction. So Shaffer Construction will be visitors on both of those doubleheader games on Monday. And then finally, the last day of the season, June 20th, 6:30, Wyoming Gas takes on Shaffer Construction. Again, 3 back-to-back visiting games for Shaffer, followed by Flame City and Wyoming Gas for the regular season finale. We'll see you guys on Tuesday. One more week to go before the playoffs start, and we will see you then. Until then, we'd like to thank all of our audience for watching. This has been your head commentator, Hayden Main, with Two Basin Sports Network here from Whitfield. Final score of this one, Flame City takes down Shaffer Construction 10-8.